We are now getting to the point where everybody has by now heard about the Twitch situation that's going on. It seems to be currently fixed now, but that may or may not be something that holds up throughout the new year. By the way, happy New Year's to everybody. But Twitch through all of December essentially went through a battle, man, and they constantly were being slaughtered because they constantly had to make new rules, then double down, then make new rules, then double down, and now they made a new set of rules, and hopefully these rules kind of stick. But it all came down to sexualized content. Now it all started with a content creator under the name of Asian Bunny X, who I was there the day that this situation even happened, where she started her live stream essentially with the screen cutting off just above her breast line.
Gotta make that one more time, chat. What the fuck?
You couldn't see nipples, but essentially she was topless streaming. Now, as you know, Twitch is not an adult platform in the aspect of, you know, the orange and black site or any of the other type of tube sites, but Twitch also has been very lenient on these new age found boob streamers, essentially, right? We don't want to call them anything else disrespectful, but that's what we're going to call them. Twitch has always, you know, bent the knee a little bit towards this type of content, but after this Asian Bunny topless stream happened, it opened the door for a lot of other female streamers to immediately jump on the bandwagon.
What is this meta?
And also, like, anxious today. You know what I mean? Titan, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you, thank you. I just want to relax today, so I don't really have any, like, sub goals or anything.
And there was a point where after the Twitch policy changes that came due to Asian Bunny stream, everybody just went unhinged, right? Literally the day after, I saw nothing but topless streamers on the front page of Twitch, and then the just chatting section was literally filled with hentai. Now, the problem is Twitch had to back down, and they doubled down and got rid of it, and now they banned, you know, the animated hentai content, stuff like that, but they didn't ban people for doing the topless streams. Now, as we know, in the world of content creation, there's one thing that's gonna always happen is competition. People are always going to want to one up another person. And that is the beauty of content creation. That's what allows people to end up being content creators that, you know, create masterpieces, and then they see that somebody else made another masterpiece, and that competition keeps blooming, and then we just get a whole bunch of amazing things. But that also is a double-edged sword because it works the opposite way. We're gonna find people who bend the rules, and other people are gonna see them bend the rules, and it becomes a competition of who can get away with the most before, you know, you get to murder at some point.
No, the immersion is still there. You did not see a shirt.
I'm all hot and sweaty.
Hey! No shirt. Well, no shirt.
Game.
Ah!
Now, the problem is topless streams turned into a new meta. So now all the content creators are making fun of it. Some content creators are jumping on the bandwagon of it. I don't even call them content creators because honestly, let's be real, they're all pretty much adult film stars who saw Twitch as an opportunity to make some money now that Twitch is the limelight. But when one person does one thing, everybody has to one up another person.
Yesterday was when the meta began, and I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah, I'm talking about Victoria.
And so it turned from the topless stream where it's cut off at the bottom to the black bar. The black bar essentially is people take these black bars like they do on censorship in movies, and they put them over their chest and their crotch area. And this time, even men started participating in it, some to mock it, but essentially it became a problem. Even Boogie2988, the one person who should never be doing any type of content like this, was seen trying to, you know, get away with, you know, basically nude streaming. This is the prime example of once somebody starts doing something, everybody has to do something even better or worse.
But now I have auto tracking. The other girls, I have to sit and be still. It's like a video game character.
And people are gonna be arguing too much about, oh, should this be allowed? This shouldn't be allowed. You're overreacting, you're underreacting, but they're not looking at the brick wall that we're flying full speed into. How far are people going to take the content? Even after the black bar meta, we had the pixel meta where people said, oh, well, if we can do the black bars, we're just gonna put pixels over us like censorship pixels. And people were doing that. And people gotta understand this is only going to keep getting worse because there's too many unique ways to get away with it. There's too many unique ways for us to start making content like this, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Then you have people who they don't see the elephant in the room. They don't see the problem initially, and they say things like, oh, well, you know, Twitch should be an adult site anyway. Twitch shouldn't have to worry about children and blah, blah, blah. Children shouldn't be on Twitch, blah, blah, blah. Let's be real. This is the stupidest argument you can make about Twitch. When Kai Cenat, when all these FaZe guys, all these video game streamers blew up, their audience wasn't composed of 35, 25-year-old men. It was composed of kids and teens and adults combined. Fortnite is not the most popular in the game in the world because 50-year-olds are playing Fortnite. No, the top demographic of Fortnite is children. So who are these children watching for their Fortnite streams? They're not watching other kids play Fortnite. They're watching these streamers. Well, guess where they're watching it? They're watching them on Kick. They're watching them on YouTube. They're watching them on Twitch. They're watching plug channels. They're watching anything that they can get any of this content on. So to say, oh, well, kids shouldn't be allowed on Twitch to begin with, lady, if all the children got pulled off of Twitch and they completely did some like ID check where it's like, oh, if you're not 18, you're completely banned from the site, Twitch's viewerships would drop through the floor because children and teens make up majority of the people watching Twitch. So the fact that you even say this, but then again, it's Casey Tron saying it, so who gives a crap about what she's saying?
Do this thing where they ratio me. They will literally go and comment on a tweet that I made
and get more likes than me.
At the end of the day, Casey Tron has so many little situations of, you know, her morality being in question. The fact that people are even listening to what she's tweeting about is crazy. But this is the type of ignorance that we have in these content creator fields where people act like everything is just a simple formula that they can map out. Like, oh, well, if we say this is 18 plus, no children will ever get to it. Well, unfortunately, as a person who was a child, I got to adult content extremely easy. It's not like I have to go through too many loopholes to get it. The fact is, Twitch, even with them having this whole 18-year-old plus, you have to put it if your content is adult, and that way people can get the warning. Until then, the problem is Twitch still has the thumbnails of the stream. So even as somebody who wasn't looking for that content or interested in those streams, I still saw the thumbnails of the streams. That's how I saw the Asian bunny content. That's how I saw all those hentai streamers. That's how I saw all those VTubers who are suddenly, even they are participating in this meta. Of as long as you can't see the nipples, it's fine. The problem is people are ignoring the fact that it's only going to keep getting worse. With these type of things, you have to cut it off at the source, and then we don't have to worry about the problem later. But as long as we keep arguing over semantics over whether or not this is too far or this is, you know, too little, think about the end outcome. Somebody is always going to do something more than somebody else. That's why we have streamers like Morg Pie and Asian Bunny who are both being banned multiple times for their type of content. Asian Bunny has 7 bans, and I'm pretty sure all of these are adult related content bans. Like, that's the problem. If she's going to be banned 7 times, when is that going to be enough to snap the masses like, hey, maybe this is a problem? She broke the rule 7 times. What is she doing that's breaking the rules 7 times? How is it not a problem if somebody gets banned 7 times, somebody gets banned 8 times? This Morg Pie chick has been banned so much, when you type in her name, that's the only thing that pops up is she's banned once again, and people go, oh, it's not that big of an issue. All right, guys.